Hi, welcome to Sage Blue Tarot. So today is May 10th, 2021, and we're going to get started with doing the daily tarot reading for today. Thank you for being here and welcome. I'm going to start off the reading by asking, what does collective need to hear today? And then I'm going to shuffle. What does collective need to hear today? Oh, so right away the Eight of Swords comes up. And to me this means and then the Seven of Cups upright. I'm sensing that maybe you're afraid of what's to come. Like maybe your mind is kind of telling you to stay maybe in old habits just because you don't know what's going to happen. Let's keep shuffling. What does collective need to know today? I'm sensing that there's a lot of mental anguish going on, a lot of overthinking, maybe a lot of replaying of the past. Oh, and the cards are like flying everywhere today. It kind of seems like a lot of activity mentally, like maybe you're afraid of the emotional surprises that are to come, maybe because you've been doing changes. You kind of feel some type of fear, maybe of retaliation from others, and you're kind of waiting on that response. Like, are they going to approve? Are they going to like this? Let's see. And we've got the Lovers reversed. Yeah, that relationships card. You're kind of feeling afraid of what they're going to think. The Three of Swords came up. That to me is heartbreak. Like you're grieving something. Like maybe you're grieving these relationships that have changed and you're afraid of what's to come, like what's going to fill your life now that these changes have happened. Because the Seven of Cups is upright, it kind of feels like you have a lot of options coming your way, a lot of mystery. You're maybe having a hard time surrendering to the mystery of what's to come. Like you kind of feel like maybe you're not going to find good relationships, good friendships, and you're in heavy grieving, right? And this doesn't mean necessarily that you want to go back to how it was, because you don't. It seems like you're down with a mystery, but you need to go through this process of grieving. So I do recommend taking some time to process your emotions, to go ahead and have a really good cry, to lean into yourself, right? Lean into your higher power, lean into connecting more deeply with yourself as you let these relationships go, right? I feel like right now you're in the midst of a lot of pain, a lot of fear, like your heart is just like, oh, what's going to happen? And your brain is just going at 100% right now, saying like, what about these people? What about that? But you let these people go for a reason, right? Like these relationships ended for a reason. And I feel like right now it's just about trusting the mystery, right? Trusting that new answers will come to light as your process continues. I do recommend taking some time to write everything you're grieving, maybe even letters to past loved ones or friendships, relationships. Just write down everything that you'd want to share and then burn it, right? To release that energy, to transmute it, or put it into a bowl with sea salt with the intention to let this go. At this time of the reading, we are about to enter a new moon tomorrow. So this time in between the full moon and then it receding into a new moon, it's a really good time to just let go. Just let go. It's like a purging time, a perfect time to allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to process and to bring to light, to awareness, all of this pain that you're feeling, right? Just because you're going through changes and stepping into a new life does not mean that you do not have grief in your heart for who you've been, right? Because you do have wonderful memories with these people. You did learn a lot, but that doesn't mean that you should stay there, right? Because your vision, what you want for the future, there's still a journey to go on. Like we're still on the journey. And so take some time. I do recommend Getting an app on your phone, or if your phone already has it, recording yourself, right? It does help. Like if you don't have anybody near you, like a friend right now that you can trust and share everything with. And sometimes we don't want to burden others with our intimate thoughts, right? It kind of can help us, it can kind of make us feel unsafe if they haven't passed like the trustworthy test, right? So I do recommend recording yourself on your phone on an app and just processing out loud. Talk to it as if you were talking to a friend that was there in person. And that will help you move through a lot of difficult feelings. I feel like today that might be coming up. It kind of feels like it'll be a little bit sneaky too. Like you might be feeling good right now, but then all of a sudden a memory will come in and will be like, oh, but what about this? What about that? Remember, it'll just be a lot of good memories and bad memories. That's what I'm feeling. Like painful memories and good memories. And it'll just be a mixture. Yeah, that's actually what the Seven of Cups I feel like is going to be too. It'll be a mixed bag of emotions essentially today. And to go ahead and let yourself feel all of that so you can heal all of it. And let go of these relationships, let go of these friendships, let go of these stages of your life that you've been, to make room for who you're going to be, for who you are becoming. You're already on that path, and bringing to light that pain is healthy, right? Not everything is happy, shiny, new all the time. Like this is life, right? Like we do process heavy emotions in order to make room for new, beautiful emotions. And it's a roller coaster, right? And right now I feel like if you're listening to this, you're going to be feeling this intensity. But just know that you will get through it. Just allow yourself moments of grieving, of soothing yourself. I recommend meditating, just spending time alone. If you have a busy day, spend at least an hour alone. Like carve out time for your healing, and it'll help you get to where you want to go much faster. Be gentle with yourself today. Yeah, on the back I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles. So you're doing pretty good, even though your emotional state right now could feel tense or uncertain or painful. You are balancing in a healthy manner your emotions, like where you're going and where you are right now, where you've been, and you are being balanced, grounded. That coin's energy is that earth energy. Like I feel like you're grounding yourself down and you're dealing with what is, right? Because even though you feel intensity and pain right now, I feel like deep down that you're going to be okay. So right now, even though you might feel mentally and heart, up in the air, drama, stress, turmoil at 100 or this, or right now though, you in your physical body can ground yourself down into your body, right? That earth energy to me calls to be gentle with yourself, eat good food, drink a lot of water, and trust yourself. You have everything that you need to maintain this balanced state that will get you to where you want to go, to where you need to go, to where you're meant to go. So I'm going to thank the cards. Thank you. And now I'm going to pull from the Angelarium Oracle of Emanations deck. Asking the same question. What does collective need to know today? What does collective need to know today? Yeah, I'm sensing a lot of jumpiness in your thoughts, like a lot of just jumpy, maybe like nervous behavior, anxiety. That's what I'm sensing. Feeling a lot of anxiety today. Maybe distrust too. Let's see. What does collective need to know today? Leliel, Angel of Night. This card to me is about the shadows of your self, right? And like those dark feelings that you feel, allowing them to come to light, like shining that light on them in order to heal. Maybe you're getting a lot of ideas, right? Like in the darkness, we can kind of feel like we're drowning in this darkness. But during this, like we can also at the same time get inklings of new ideas or new ways to heal this and process this pain. Because you are in a new chapter in life, you're going to be getting a lot of ideas on how to heal that are new to you, that your intuition is going to tell you about. It's going to be telling you like, oh, try this, do this. And then follow your heart on that, right? Your heart knows the way. Leliel. I'm going to find Leliel, Angel of Night. A fleeting spirit who dances across the sky, beautiful but aloof. Stars fill the tresses of Leliel's hair. The night passes, whether we are lost to quiet murmurs of sleep or staring out at a darkened expanse of sky. For everything you see, there are 1,000 things unseen. You witness the glimmer, the gleaming of what is truly there. Leliel passes from star to star, filling the night with light. One would think the darkness Leliel's realm, however, it is starlight that heralds night's arrival. Star bright, starlight, dance on and on across this night. What lullabies await us? What glittering night charms will Leliel hang upon the sky for all to see, for all to dream? Signs, wind, sheer cloth, the moon. So, this card to me also is about like night magic. If you are able to, and you can from wherever you are tonight, try to go outside and just look for the moon and then meditate on it. Like stare at it, meditate on it. And when you look at the moon, try to clear your mind from anything, right? The phrase that helps me meditate or be very mindful is imagine silence. So imagine silence as you're staring at the moon and see if anything comes to you, right? When you make space to meditate, especially on something as cosmic as the moon, right? It makes you think like, oh, right, like we're on Earth, on this rock right now, flying through space. Like it can really give you a lot of insight, wisdom that your deeper self knows, and you can go ahead and bring that out. You know, it's kind of like sifting through the darkness and finding bits of gold. So that's what I recommend, right? Yeah, and on the back, Sandal Phone, Angel of New Life. This card has been coming up a lot. And with new life, it is scary. You know, you don't know what's going to happen. And with that Leliel card, it reminds you of the Seven of Cups card, like that mystery card. Like we're scared of the mystery. You know, it's normal. Like we're human beings, right? And we don't know what's going to happen. And we just hope that it's good. And we kind of can stress and worry about and try to almost control the outcome. But it's so good to just surrender and trust the universe, right? Like we're not in control of everything. It's not possible, right? Sandalphone, Angel of New Life, is here to remind us like your vision, your dreams are coming true. It's just like birthing pains. So that's what this is right now. It's like birthing pains. So although you're grieving, although you're in pain, be reminded of this new life that you are birthing. And of course, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be challenging emotionally, mentally. It's normal. Grieve that pain. Heal through acknowledging how you feel. Now for Sandalphone. Sandalphone, Angel of New Life. When the time is right, the twin angel will return. Sandalphone was the first, and now we follow it forward along the shoreline and into the water. Sandalphone's footstep brings with it great fear, but also awe and hope. With each step, we move closer to the conclusion and a new beginning. Embrace this new epoch. What has come has already passed. What will be is still a dream. Sandalphone flows through it all. When a new era emerges, the blood of the twin angel brings fertility to everything it touches. Angelarium too was formed this way. So too will the next world, born in the wake of Sandalphone. Signs, a wheel within a wheel, a child, a spiral. So new life is coming. New life is on the way here. It's already entering into your world and completely shifting it and changing it. So rest easy knowing that, right? Rest easy knowing that this pain that you're feeling right now is guiding you, is leading you, is a part of your journey to your goal. So thank you. And now we're going to do the Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards. Asking, what does collective need to hear today? What does collective need to hear today? Yeah, I definitely feel a lot of thoughts are bouncing around. The cards are very active today. So some fell, two of them fell, and then one fell upright. And that one was claim your boundaries. So with this one, I'm feeling like you've established new boundaries, and now it's going to be put to the test, right? I feel like these people, these situations, these relationships are going to want to come up and be like, oh, look, and try and drag you down to like how it was before. Like, oh, look, remember when we used to do this? Remember when this was convenient for me and not you? Remember when this? And now is like a pop quiz time. Now is the test, right? Now it's about claiming your boundaries. And although you're in pain, although you want that love, that connection, that sense of peace that you used to feel that no longer is, because that life is no longer where you are right now because you're headed somewhere else. I feel like now is the time to claim your boundaries and to reinforce your new strength, power, and abilities and where you are right now. So although you might feel like your thoughts are running around today and your heart, your emotions are wanting to follow that and be like, oh, you're right, let's go ahead and delve into that. Let's dwell. Let's be stagnant in that. Let's succumb to people, to situations that we no longer wanted, but because we're in pain, we want them again. Claim your boundaries, stand in your power, and remember where you're headed, right? Protect yourself. I feel like you've been in these situations and you've been hurt, right? And that's why you're leaving them behind. And try to remember that. Try to remember that that Two of Pentacles, like you can maintain that balance. Like you have the power to be balanced today. So just tap into that through your boundaries. Boundaries are so healthy and they'll protect you. They'll protect who you are, right? Because when you create boundaries, you're creating a safe space for you to exist as you are right now. Claim your boundaries. Have people been arguing with you lately or challenge you whenever you express an opinion? Are you being ignored or dismissed? Do you feel overly defensive? Are you suffering from a case of being too nice? If the answer is yes, don't worry. On an energetic level, your aura is simply too wide open, leaving you vulnerable to unwanted psychic influences. It's time to claim your boundaries, strengthen your aura, and put the go away sign in your window. It's not mean or unkind. It's simply honest and healthy. Become more aware of your aura and your boundaries. Other people are aware of them and will take advantage of you let them. You're just an energetic pushover, and it's time for you to stop. This is your soul task to master, and it gets easier with practice. Practice saying, no, go away, leave me in peace, both verbally and silently, and enjoy it. Your aura is your protective shield, and it grows as you gain self-respect. Breathe courage and confidence into your aura from within. Practice all day long. You'll soon feel the difference and love it. So, clean your boundaries. Trust yourself. Heal yourself. Focus on yourself. And just become more aware of yourself, how you feel, where you are. And start to lean more into that, right? Yeah. And on the back, remember to breathe. Yeah, because your mind is going to be running around today. Like, I feel like a lot, right? It's going to be in action today, and you're going to be feeling bad and sad and all of these emotions, and all these emotions are valid, right? You need to feel these emotions because everything has a lesson for you. These emotions have a lesson for you, no matter how painful, right? So talk to yourself, write about it, process it, do your own rituals with your healing, right? Creating new rituals is a good way to step into that new power of yours and to strengthen and come back to yourself so you can interact with the world in a more healthy way, in a new way, in this new life that you are doing. And remembering to breathe deeply, filling your belly, at least like once time a day. Remembering at least every once in a while, even if it's just once during your day today, will help you so much because that oxygen gets into your body. It helps your chakras. It helps all of you. It helps every single cell of your body to slow down, right? To kind of just put the brakes on this mind that's going to be running so fast today. Just remember that you have the power to heal yourself through your breath, right? You have the power to come back to yourself, come home to yourself. And just remember that breathing feels good and that you got this. You got this. Process your feelings today and trust yourself, and you've got this. So thank you for tuning in today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Thank you for tuning in. Bye. Hi, so now we're going to go ahead and move into the distance Reiki portion of the episode. I suggest laying or sitting in a comfortable position, but that is not necessary. Just be open to receiving Reiki healing energy. I suggest setting your own intention for the Reiki or just allowing my intention to take place, which is always for your highest good. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 deep breaths with you. Let's go ahead and inhale. Hold and exhale. Again, inhale. Hold and exhale. And inhale. Hold and exhale. I will now begin sending Reiki. when you are ready, start to come back into your body and open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you so much for showing up today. And I suggest drinking water since a lot of energy is moved during Reiki sessions. And I will see you in our next episode. Thank you and bye.